Annie with Explore Scientific, and I do have somebody with me today, but
he's over here on the
trying to get them on the show is another thing.
I'm always
all together.
Tyler, yes, sir.
He's trying to fix a computer.
Should be.
We don't even know if his microphone's on. Anyways, so normally Lucy is here with me, but she couldn't be here today. So today we're gonna have Tyler on the show with me.
Check.
As soon as he
I'm just trying to get the comments on for you, Annie.
Gets on the show. So anyways, but we're gonna go and have some fun. We've got some of our STEM products, some things that we're gonna go through and talk about and show you guys. So hopefully you'll enjoy the show. We'll try not to catch anything on fire, right, Tyler?
We don't have anything electronic here today, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, good. I'm glad. See, we chose the right products for Tyler.
Keep talking short stuff.
Keep talking short stuff. Okay. Wait, I thought you said you were going to be pint size. I'm going to be pint size, and you're going to be giant.
True.
True, very true. They like to make fun of how tall I am around here, so you know.
Super tall you are.
How super tall I am.
You are.
Okay.
Right, let's figure this out later. It's being wonky.
This is our Bresser 6x21 binoculars. These are great for giant people like Tyler. Here you go, Tyler. And it even has the feature where he can't choke himself, so it just breaks right off right there. So like that, yeah.
So it breaks off? No, it doesn't. It doesn't break off.
No, it comes off. You squeeze it.
It's called clasps.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I used the wrong terms.
Clasps. They're called clasps.
Okay, Mr. Technical.
And they go over your neck like this.
Oh, look, he knows how to use them.
The problem is
properly.
They're really small. For my hands.
Obviously, these are for children, but
I'm a child at heart. Why does that not count?
Oh no, it doesn't count. This is for 4 and above, but the optics in it are just as comparable to our
that camera can get nice and focus.
I know it's a really good binocular.
It is really good.
That's what I was just saying. Is it's very comparable to our other binoculars for our.
You're really good.
Binoculars for older people like Tyler.
You mean you?
Oldie.
You mean you?
So they're made just like a normal pair of binoculars. Some children's binoculars, you only turn this middle diopter to get them into focus, but this actually has a
true binocular.
This is a true, yeah. So it has the right diopter and the left diopter.
Yeah.
So you can get each eye into focus.
Yep.
And then it comes with a cleaning cloth.
Ooh.
And it's very sturdy. Scott likes to say if you do the wiggle test, if it does,
you don't want me
good.
to do the wiggle test.
Try it.
I'll snap it.
No, try it. Do it. Don't do it too hard.
See?
You broke it! Wow.
You don't have someone that's do a wiggle test.
He did that on purpose.
It's fixed.
He fixed it. Does that actually come off?
It does come off.
Oh, gosh.
It comes off.
Oh, Tyler. He breaks everything.
That's why it's a show model.
That's why it's a show model.
Mm-hmm. See? It's fixed.
Sweet mother. Anyways, we unfortunately cannot see anybody's comments, but I hope you're out there. I hope you're watching. If you are, go ahead and drop us something to tell us you are there. Like smoke signals from wherever you're at. Maybe we'll see it all the way here. All the way from Northwest Arkansas, right?
That is true.
I mean.
It's a possibility. So what we got here next is the Nat Geo 50mm tabletop telescope.
And it's pint size for me, but not for you. Don't touch it.
Yeah. So this is a 50mm objective, which is the front here. So what you see is it comes with a normal pan tilt tripod. Couldn't think there for a second. With one diagonal. It should come with 2 eyepieces, a 12.5 and then a 20mm. Always start with the bigger number eyepiece, which is less magnification, so you get a nice wide field of view. And at 50mm, that's going to be nice. If you want to look at double clusters or Andromeda's galaxy, if you want to look to see the whole moon, you can probably see Jupiter and Saturn.
With this?
Yeah, with that, you can see it. It's very tiny, but you can see it. But then if you put the 12.5 in there, you can get a little closer because you're
But I think
increasing the
that,
magnification.
I don't think it would really matter to a child because they'd just be like, oh my gosh, I can see
So I
that.
can see an actual
I can
planet.
see that. That's really cool.
Yeah, you can see
That's
an
really
actual
cool.
planet. So one thing always try to remember when you get a telescope is to take off the front cover.
What?
Yeah, you got to take that off.
No.
You can't see
You
anything
just want to
without.
stare at the black. Then you think I'm staring into a black. I found a black hole.
Found the black hole.
found
No,
the black
you just
hole.
found the back end of the.
I like that this locks into place.
Oh, on the
Yeah,
the
so
mount
you can
itself.
turn that and lock it, and then it doesn't
And it's
move
easy to use.
as easy.
It is very easy to use, and it's great for tabletop. It's good for a lake house. If it's good for terrestrial viewing if you want to do terrestrial. Great for lunar, some planetary. You just set the expectation everything's going to look like a little bitty dot on some of them. But it's the fact that you're able to see it.
Yeah, actually
That's
able to
the
see
whole
it.
point, is you're actually able to see Jupiter, Saturn, Mars. You can probably see Mars with this, but it's going to look very, very faint and very, very small. But it's the fact that you can see it.
This is for 6 and up.
That is for 6 and up, so it's great for kids.
This is really good. I like this. I need to look at this for Daxton.
I would. I definitely would.
He likes having his own telescope. He always gets his Galileo scope out.
And that Galileo scope is a great scope, but this is a good
I know.
step up.
He'll be like, I really do have my own telescope.
All right, let's keep
Okay,
trucking.
very awesome.
Oh, what's next?
Okay, we're gonna make you do it. We're gonna make you make
We're
a.
not doing it on this one. We're going to do it on the other
What
one.
time is it? Oh.
Yeah,
No,
this
it's
is the
only
short
it's only 1:37.
This is the quick
no,
show.
we have to go to 2.
Yeah,
Oh, you gotta keep going.
yeah, this is the quick one. The next
No, he
one.
doesn't stop.
No, it doesn't stop ever. Learning board.
Do you know what it does?
It talks to you.
No, it doesn't just talk to you. I mean, it does talk to you.
You're able to write on it. You're able
Right
to
now,
erase it.
right now, Lucy left us a note.
She's in spirit.
She's here in spirit, and then there's a little ghost. So cute. Anyways, this is really fun. My son has one. I keep it in the car with him all the time. I think I haven't charged it in.
You haven't charged that one?
I haven't charged mine in like 3 or 4
you mean
months.
Your son's.
Well, we haven't charged this one in like 2 months.
Does it still work?
Yeah, she drew on it.
That doesn't mean it has to work to draw on it. How do you erase it?
Yes, it has to. It has to be. So there's a trash button right here. So you just erase it like that, and then
Called Lucy Trash.
you. Lucy, if you're watching your show, your picture was beautiful, and I did not call it trash.
Category with the arrow button. Press
I've
the
heard that
power
ominous
to
voice
select.
before. Who is that ominous voice in the background?
Okay, so you
I'm
can
not doing anything.
you can play games. You can do draw and guess. Tic-tac-toe and draw and guess. Hang on, I'm trying to get to the menu. Let me go
Why
back.
am I always the scapegoat for this stuff?
You're just
Because your
perfect.
voice is on it, so
Your
all
voice
of the
is on
whole
it.
world can hear your voice on this interactive fun board. That's why.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Sorry.
that doesn't stand up, by the way.
Sorry.
Okay, so alphabet. Let's see here. You can do alphabet and spelling, basic drawing that has beginner drawing and advanced drawing. You can, let's see here, math and numbers, and games and shapes. So there's quite a few options on here. The board, the screen up here will.
There's no comments yet.
This screen
Yeah,
up
it's just
here will tell you what your. Show you whatever. You can choose games or whatever, and you can follow that along. But the thing that I really like about this, Tyler's never played with this.
Why? No.
Do your kids not like to draw?
The
No.
reason Tyler didn't like it is because my voice is on it.
Your voice is on it, and we never listen to your voice. My son never turns on the screen. So anyway.
Probably because you don't charge it.
No, it comes on. We just choose not to turn it on.
So you're able to do math and numbers, alphabet and spelling, shapes, beginning drawings, advanced drawings, games. How many games are on here?
You want to know how many games are on here?
Yep.
Okay, well, let me choose it.
Because it says over 250 lessons and activities.
Okay, so there's tic-tac-toe.
Yep.
There's tic-tac-toe.
Yep.
And there's draw and guess. So I would draw, and you would have to guess it.
We're not going to play that right now.
You draw and let me guess. I want to see how you draw. How well can you draw?
I can't draw. That's how you fix that problem.
You'll know fun.
I know.
Okay. Then let's see here. Let me go back to the menu. Now, what's your next question, Tyler?
Does it talk to you and explain how to do things, or does it tell you if you're wrong or correct, like on the math and numbers?
I can tell you if you're wrong.
The ominous voice is back again.
No, you don't. It doesn't tell. Well, I mean, it gives you answers. Okay, so it's got numbers, math problems. Okay, so if you want to do numbers,
Yep.
let's check that. Numbers.
Yep.
Can you draw the number 1?
I don't know, it's very hard.
See, you just draw the number 1. Actually, that's incorrect because it doesn't look like the number 1 that's up there. Okay, so then, let's see, you just go through. How far does it go? I wonder what's the highest number it goes to. Oh, it only
Looks
goes
like
to
to
20.
20.
It goes up to number 20.
So,
We don't see any comments.
no, look at the camera.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was,
I'm telling you to look at the comments.
well, we can't
don't have-
see
they're
the
not up.
comments.
Oh my God.
We're so sorry. This is what happens when Tyler and I get together.
I thought the talent was just supposed to show up.
Yes, after you've lost 60 pounds and are all like walking around, okay, and breaking
everything.
binoculars. Okay, so games, math, very fun and interactive for your son, for your children. I say son because I have a son, but like I said, I like to keep this around. We take it into restaurants.
Yeah.
And we play drawing games with
That would be
it.
cool, because some of the stuff that restaurants have, the old color maps or color menus, are kind of old and dreary. So this would actually.
Well, then
go
you're always
longer.
picking up crayons off the floor.
That's true.
But
true.
but if you think about it, if you go into a restaurant and your kid starts drawing on the menu, whatever, how many times does a parent actually interact with them? Do they just let them color? So this like my son, we take it to family breakfast on Saturday, and he'll
Yeah.
pass it. Or my dad draws with him, and his great uncle draws with him. So it's, you can get the family involved with this. So it's a lot of fun.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know how much. It comes in different colors
I
too.
was fixing- I think it
Green,
comes in a
blue,
whole bunch.
orange, and white.
Ooh, birthday.
Birthday. Okay. You want
Magnifier glass.
a magnifying glass.
So tell us a little bit about that one.
Well, it can see things.
Well, they can see things. You got to smack it. I think I put the.
We think
It's not the batteries, I believe.
Tyler messed it up.
I did not give you this. Look, it works.
Now you can see it.
Oh, Beatrice. Hello, Beatrice. How are you today? What is wrong with you?
A lot of things.
Tyler is no fun today. He's cranky.
Very cranky.
Is it because of the carrot? It was fall.
It was because of the
We're a little
carrots.
crazy today. It was the carrot juice cleanse that he did over the weekend. He starved himself to death. Okay, this is a 3 times magnifier.
So it's 3 times power. So if it's going to give me power, what else does it do? Has it got LEDs and
It's got an LED light, so
Yep.
you can see things. So you just take it out, and it's a magnifier. You take it out. Do not burn ants.
I cannot claim, deny what you do in your own personal time. Every kid has
Look,
to
it has that
experiment.
little tiny light too, right there.
What's that little light
I don't
for?
know what that must be for a night light.
No.
Don't you think? What is it for?
If it's that type of light, then it's for glow in the dark stuff.
No.
I don't have any cash on me to find out. If we had cash, we can see if it's an actual authentic American dollar.
Well,
Hi, Beatrice. How are you doing today?
Oh, look, it does light stuff up. See?
Yeah. I think it's mainly used for night, because there are some species like in Arizona, because we're fixing to go. I'm probably going to use this to make sure I don't step on a scorpion, because they glow in the dark.
So you're going to carry it like this? I've stepped
I'll
back
probably
because I'm
have
too
to carry
short.
it down real
Carry it
low.
like this. Oh wait,
Yeah.
wait. Used to be up here,
Oh, yeah,
so
that's
you
right. I'm up here. Come on.
carrying it up
Come on.
here.
Up here. Up here. But yes. and
Yes,
then-
we are having fun, Beatrice. This is how we act with each other all the time.
Yeah.
So, anyway, it comes with a carrying case. Great little tool to take out into nature with your kiddo.
To the nature.
To the nature with your
the
child.
nature.
This is our microscope.
Stuff's already falling out. Oh, the little wheel. Color wheel.
The color wheel is falling out.
The color wheel.
It is a. You didn't look at the magnification before.
It should be a 40.
Are you tired?
No, I'm just old. It is a 900 times.
900 times?
Yeah.
Let's see what you can see in there.
Well, nothing right now because there's nothing in there.
Air. You can see air in there.
Can't see air.
Yes, you can. You can see air there. You're actually magnifying
I'm
air.
looking at it right now.
Oh, Lord.
Can't see air. Can't see it. Can't see it. How do you use this thing?
Do you know? Come on, Tyler. Okay, you want to look at an onion?
No.
Do you want to look at a leaf?
No.
Do you want to look at an apple?
Too bland.
Pollen.
Let's look at pollen. And the beauty thing about this, Annie, in case you didn't know, is it's got a mirror on here as well. What's the mirror for? I have no idea.
What is the mirror? I don't know.
So back in the heyday, they never had actual lights.
I never lived in the heyday.
Well, that's a long time ago.
They're
You should
cutting hay
have been
still.
around back then.
Talking about.
You should have been alive back then. But how they used actual natural light and use the mirror to reflect light back
So
at the
you could
specimen.
actually use this light,
Yeah.
this studio
You'd
lights
have
to be able
you'd
to.
have to angle it just right on the mirror.
So why would we have that on here if we have light and if there's a light on it?
What if the battery dies?
What is? Well, that's true.
What if you want to conserve the battery and use it during the daytime?
Well, that's true.
So you have the ability to either do power with a light bulb, or you can use natural
I learned
reflection.
something new today. I did not know that because I didn't live in the heyday.
Yeah, you did. You just don't remember. You just don't remember. Pollen looked great, by the way. There you go.
You didn't let me see it.
Oh,
Why
I
don't
didn't
you
know if
talk
you-
about what's in the box?
There's a lot of things in the box. There's a lot of things. You have a hatchery in here. I'm going to move the little. I'll talk about the disc here in a second. So you have 4 specimen vials. Actually, you have shrimp eggs. So if you want to do a shrimp brining experiment, you definitely can. Let me turn that just so I can see it. It's hard to see from this angle. It's wonderful. We have sea salt, because sea salt is very important for any type of experiments. Can you see it yet, or can you not?
It's completely black. What are you talking about?
And you don't have the specimen lined up. You got blue dye, and you should have red dye. So on this dye, this is perfectly safe. This dye is safe. So if your kids ingest it, it's perfectly fine. It's not going to do any potential harm. You have a set of tweezers to get those pesky nose hairs, or to get those pesky specimens that you have.
Nose hairs. Don't let your child pull your nose hairs
No,
out.
don't. It's very painful.
Tyler knows how
2
that goes.
specimen vials that are empty. You have a beaker, so if you want to put water or anything in there. A spreader, a bulb, a little fine, if you need to move a specimen a certain way or make it presentable, like a butterfly collection. You have a little scalpel. Don't worry, it's not sharp at all. It's dull, dull, dull. It's good for just separating leaves or something of that nature.
Perfect for you, Tyler.
It's very perfect for me, so I don't cut my poor little fingers. You
And
have a
then
petri
it's
dish.
dull.
A petri dish?
A petri dish.
A petri.
Petri dish. So if you want to
Petri dish.
Petri.
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 Petri dish. Only
Do you
more
pay a
petri.
tree to use it?
Sometimes. Sometimes you gotta pay a tree to get there.
Oh, I just noticed this goes all the way. Oh.
Where have you been? How long have you been here?
I just noticed that did that. Goes all the way
Why
back.
does it do that?
For short people like me that need to see things.
No.
I don't know. Why?
Makes it easier to use. So if your kid wants to look at it,
You also may need to lean it back so you can get the light to reflect off the mirror better.
But you just made the point that if your kid needs to use it, so it went from you to me, so yes, I would have to lean it backwards.
but you're older than me.
What does that have to do with
I'm the
anything?
kid. I'm
It's
the
like
kid.
the size.
I'm the kid.
Oh, whatever you think.
So your petri dish, you can grow. You can do yeast. You can do wheat germ.
Wait, if you
can put
make
ants
if
in
you
it.
grew yeast, can you then make your own bread?
Yeah, you can see how the yeast.
What's yeast?
Yeast is yeast.
What's yeast?
It's next to yeast. And you have your own cutter. So if you want to get a nice.
Oh, you
little
could use
thin-
it after
Yeah.
you make yeast and then you make your bread. Then you can use that to slice
Yeah,
things,
make
right?
little pizza rolls or something. Little flat
Just
pizza
kidding.
thi-
I'm
little
kidding.
Flat pizza
No.
things. You bet.
I didn't know what this was for until I think Kent told me.
So if you
that
put like a little small specimen in there, like a little maybe a leaf or something, you can make a real thin.
it'll cut it right off.
It'll cut it real
so you
paper
can have
thin.
so you can put it
actually-
in your petri dish.
Petri dish. And then you actually have slides. You have blank slides in here as well. And you got slide covers so you can make your own slides. That's
Wow. That's so exciting and amazing.
And he learned a lot today.
I learned a lot today
I'm
that
gonna
I
have to go
didn't
home
live in
now.
that I didn't live in the heyday, and that we have Petri dishes.
Petri. One thing we did not talk about is the color wheel.
What is a color wheel for?
So you have specific specimens that
It's
are
a
either
wheel of color.
the ominous voice is back. I'm glad his mood is improving.
We need to do like a dun 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 every time right before he talks.
Just give it a minute. I'm sure he'll come up with it. He will. So you
I
got.
was doing that, but all you guys complained.
I don't
so
remember
I
about
stopped.
everybody complaining. I think it was just a certain few. So you have different apertures to let in amount of light. So the smaller the aperture, the less light you can get in, more concentration of light. We'll
So
go
do you
to that
stick this
focal
on
point.
the?
So it's actually already attached underneath, right there.
Oh, but okay. So you have an extra one.
So you have an extra one just in case it breaks or anything of the sort.
Maybe that's why I couldn't see.
It's a possibility. You probably need to be
Oh,
in
because
the,
it's a tiny, tiny hole. Oh my gosh.
once you use there you go.
We put it back in there with the specimen back on there.
Can I leave yet?
See, why didn't you? Oh yes, now I
Now
can
you
see
can
it.
see it. Surprise, surprise. See you, Beatrice. Glad you stopped in. She had to leave.
Bye, Bee. Okay, let's see here.
See the pollen. Be the pollen.
I can't see the. Oh wait, wait.
You need
I
to
almost
start
had.
with
Hang on.
Okay, Annie, first off, you need to start with a lower
See how
magnification.
he talks to me?
Start with a lower magnification.
I'm getting there.
No, you're going higher.
I'm getting there.
Going, there you go.
I told you I was going there. I was turning it. Let me turn it.
Turn very slow.
Oh, it's all wiggly.
all
It looks like a. It looks like a
moving?
spring.
It's moving? That's concerning now. It's alive.
It is alive. Look at it.
Oh, boy. It is alive. No, that's not alive. It's pretty much just laying there. Like a pollen should. Just laying there. Pollen
Is
very
pollen
evil.
alive though? Whenever it lands on your car?
No.
I don't know. That's
How do you know?
Because he is
Because it's
Paul, the
pollen.
ominous voice of all reasoning.
He knows everything.
He's the Oz.
Oh yes. Don't pay
Oz.
attention to the man behind the
Pay
curtain.
attention to the man
Yeah.
behind the curtain.
Make me feel right at home.
I am Oz.
So yeah, you can do a lot of fun things in here. You got slip covers, you got slide
Well,
labels and slide covers.
Well, you got the reason for the slip covers is because you got blank slides.
Oh, and then there's a spare light bulb in there.
Yep. You got a whole bunch of
And you
cool
got that
stuff.
Petri dish.
Pyrite.
And the hatchery. There's a lot of fun.
It's called a hitchery.
We sound like we're from the South,
That's
don't
because
we?
we are from the South. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, we are from the South.
Who says we're from the South?
Is it
I am.
bad news or good news?
I like it. But that's going to wrap it up here on this particular episode
You're gonna
of
leave?
Facebook
Okay.
Live.
Facebook Live. Have fun.
Have
Come
fun.
back.
Come back. We're going to do another
On
one here in a
Amazon
minute.
Live, and we'll
Yeah,
be here for your
shorty,
entertainment.
short and all.
Amazon.
She almost hit me.